All right, here up for auction we have our all original Survivor 1975 Ford Hiaboy. It's always been in Washington State. It's a single family owner, which was the father and son. This is original candy apple red paint. It was bought new at Harris Ford in Linwood, Washington, so just a little bit north of Seattle. But it has a killer factory look to it. Very well taken care of. It's got a bunch of original cool brochures. It's got a bunch of paperwork with it. Still has its original steel wheels. These are the correct Hiaboy wheels. As you'll see, they don't have that little gap as the newer wheels will. So it's a solid piece all the way around, which is extremely hard to find. It's got its original poverty style dog dish center caps. It has had some paint work done a long time ago, and it was done on the hood and some was done on the roof, and then a little bit of paint work done here that has obviously tarnished because of just years of overspills. But pretty much this fender, the door, the entire bed all the way around, tailgate, you know, passenger side bed, passenger side, this part of the cab is all original paint all the way here, and then you'll see where it was blended here. But it's never been an accident, so who knows exactly what was done. The son that I got it from said that you know, he was little when it was done, so it was obviously 30-40 years ago when it was done, but still has that killer original patina look to it that kind of all of us guys are looking for on the Survivor trucks. You can see how nice these it's kind of all the little details on this thing, but how nice these mirrors are, and they're actual the Ford pieces. You know, it's got a little crack here, but it's amazing how clean and nice these things are. You know, you go around the truck and I mean, there's no dents on the grill, the aluminum piece, there's no chips out of the plastic, the bumper's nice and straight. You know, you're gonna have that original, you know, patinaed look where some of the chrome still got nice reflection and depth to it, but it's got some age. There's a little soft little dent in the hood here that you could probably get a paintless dent guy to iron out. You know, but you go around and the paint's worn a little bit from years of sun and years of waxing and buffing. It's got that kind of farm truck look right here where it's patinaed through, but to me this is what I love, this over a repainted truck any day of the week. This is kind of what I like, what I look for. Anybody who wants an original Survivor, this is kind of that killer look, you know. A lot of people call it the farm truck or shop truck look, but you look at all these emblems, or all these lenses, they're nice and smooth, nice depth to them, but the tailgate is unbelievable. You look at the aluminum piece back here, it had a canopy on it most of its life, so you look at the bed rails, is just unbelievable. No one's ever anchored down to these and oblonged them out. Bulkhead's nice and straight. Inside the bed is phenomenal. Anybody knows that these always rust out right at the front of the bed, and this truck has zero rust. You won't find any rust on this truck. You're gonna get, of course, your age service rust down below, but there is zero cancer on this truck. Rear bumper's got a little dent in here, but still looks good, you know. And it's, to me, with this truck, I hope it's just driven and enjoyed and kept the way it is, and that dent in the bumper just kind of goes with the whole truck. But there's a little dent in the driver's door here, but it's still got, this paint's still got really nice shine. It's really smooth, really nice depth and pop to it. You know, you got some wear around the seal, but there's no cracks or big chips in the window. So I'll take you inside and show you. You know, we ordered Marty report for it. That's what's cool about all the Fords and Mercurys. You know, shows all the different options. You know, 410 gears, Dana 60 front. You know, power steering, power brakes. But you can see when it was assembled and all that stuff. Still got the original 360 in there. It does come with some receipts and some paperwork, and at one point it says the motor was rebuilt, and that's you know, the son that I got it from said the same thing. And it is, you know, it's not spotless, but you can tell it's pretty clean, so at some point it's probably been gone through. But this is what I was talking about. It's so cool. It has all these original brochures, 1975, you know, for your farm or ranch work truck, which is exactly kind of what this truck was. And there it is right there. It's pretty much kind of got those same tires on it too. And these are bias ply tires. They ride a little rough for the first 2 miles, but there's no dry ruts or anything. You can go through all these different 75 books. I mean, the guy kept the original manual. Look how it's in mint condition for the JVC stereo. I mean, it's just kind of the ownership that this thing got. Original 75. He pretty much grabbed everything off the shelf he could get for brochures. Look at how nice the original manual is. This is what's cool too. It shows it's got the original VIN number 167. Where it was purchased, it was in service date 3/15/75. Just awesome stuff. This stuff is extremely hard to find with these old trucks nowadays. You know, the service book. It's got the Haynes manual. I mean, this stuff is just killer. So I'll show you the seat, and I'm going to throw this stuff all back up in here so you can see the floorboards. The seat is in perfect condition. This is the original red vinyl. There's a little bit of wear on the driver's side. I'll show you. I'm going to throw this stuff up here so I can show you the floorboards. You can see how nice. You know, you're going to have a little bit of surface rust just from the years of just kind of the fiberglass kind of insulation underneath the carpet. But look how nice that paint is. It's just insane. This beauty. It's got nice shine throughout. Door panel's nice and tight, of course. You know, they got the traditional fix it with a couple of screws, because these door panels are just, you could buy brand new ones and have a restored truck, and a couple years later they're popping off. But just kind of a bad design, and as expected. The cardboard is a really nice condition. I mean, it still has its original Edelman radiator cap because the other one was replaced. Just cool stuff like that. Still got the dome light cover. Headliner's in perfect condition. It's getting a little bit dark here. Unfortunately, 3:30 in the afternoon now. It's starting to get dark nowadays. But I'm gonna take you around to the driver's side, and but there's tons of pictures of that stuff online. And if you need a specific photo or video, just definitely let me know. But it's cool to see this original Texaco paper decal. There's the VIN decal. This VIN decal. There's a little bit of overspray from the previous painting, but look how killer that looks. I mean, this is so clean. And the carpet was removed just because they hold water, they hold dirt, so it just was to preserve it. You know, you still got your rubber plugs. You can see how nice the kick panels are, all the pads. Got a couple little cracks on the steering wheel, but it's just nice to see this intact. The dash pad's perfect shape. Hopefully you can maybe see the headliner a little better there, but all the sun visors stay up and where they should be. Well, this is that little bit of wear I was talking about. But I'll undo the seat belt here, and I'm going to put you down. Get that seat forward so you can see how nice the paint is down there and throughout, and how clean it is. It's all factory, untouched. This does have the factory hood lock, so you just turn this. And another thing, you know, kind of point, you know, that is kind of sticks out on these trucks for me is it's still the one key system. I mean, the ignition, doors, and the hood lock are still all the same key. Kind of just showing the care this thing's gotten, because a lot of times they get rekeyed, the tumbler gets wore out, you get lost. Again, they ran a couple screws in there, and the door panels are nice and tight now. But door hinges on the driver's side have been replaced at one point. Probably got a little wore out when this happened. But it's probably a little dark to take you under the body on this video, but there's lots of photos, and it's extremely clean. I mean, it's pretty much the same condition. I mean, like, there's no rust. I mean, these things always rust out right here. Still got the little rubber deals intact. I mean, the original jack is in place. You know, they rust out along here, the back of the hood, all that stuff's in good shape. So power steering, power brakes, just nice, clean, honest. You can see the engine's pretty clean. I mean, it's, you know, hasn't been pressure washed or steam cleaned. We don't, you know, it's kind of like keep these vehicles nice and honest to how they were. But like little things like this, these rubber pieces here are usually long gone. You know, that's just the killer part about this truck. When we saw it, I was like, man, this thing, you can look at a lot of high boys, but they're always missing the little stuff like that, or, you know, the wheels have been changed, which is fine, but that's what makes it that much cooler when you come across a truck like this. So we're gonna go ahead and take it for a drive. I'll hop underneath here, see if we can get some light, but it's probably a little too dark, but you can see how clean this body is. So this is gonna be going for a 7-day auction. And good luck, and hopefully you guys can take along for the driving video.